everyone, welcome to my studio. My name is Kelly Hankins. I'm an independent demonstrator for Stampin' Up! In Birch Tree, Missouri. And I don't know where you're at today, but here it is cold and we are bracing for yet another round of ice, snow, rain, sleet, you name it. A lot of the trees in my timber are still, the individual limbs are still coated with ice from the 2 rounds that we had last Thursday and Saturday. So I'm ready for winter to be over with. Anyway, so today we're going to start thinking a little bit more springy, start getting into the month of March. I have pulled our Floral Romance line from our new Occasions catalog. And if you're not familiar, remember that the Stampin' Up! Occasions catalog is our spring catalog where we release lots of different stamps for a lot of the springier and first of the year occasions, such as Mother's Day, Father's Day, Easter. We've got some really cute sets in here for guys, and guy cards are always something we're looking for. This week on the blog I am celebrating Gingham Gala, and we are working with this entire 6x6 pad sheet this week on the blog, so make sure you stop by there and check out the cards this week. Last week I worked with Floral Romance and I loved it, and these are perfect colors to use for March because in March we have St. Patrick's Day. So being Irish, I had to go with that, so I have pulled these 2 green petals, this vellum, and I did work with the wood grain on one of the calendar squares. Now, I have already recorded this video, and there were lots of bumps and mess-ups and interruptions, and so I just scrapped that, and I'm re-recording. So you're going to see most of this in progress. So let's start with our monthly spread. Now, one of the things that I noticed today, and I'm not sure why it's turning out the way it is, but it seems like whenever I measure with my ruler, I've got the measurement down, but then when I cut it on my trimmer, as you can see, I'm anywhere from 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch off, and I don't understand why. So I'm going to pay a little bit more attention to that next week and next month and see where the challenge is coming out. But technically, what I initially measured with the ruler are the calendar squares are 1 3/8 by 1 1/8, and see, they're just a skosh off. And I also did them a little different this time. Instead of using the 3-hole punch, or the 3 bites with the 1/4 inch punch, I used the 1/2 inch circle punch, and I brought the corner of the paper, the top left corner of my square, to where the point came right to this edge of the punch, and it gave me almost the perfect punch out for this. I also created, since it is St. Patrick's Day, I created shamrocks, and I used these from a heart die that we had in our Occasions catalog last year. Now we do have a heart Valentine themed collection in the catalog this year as well. I'm not going to purchase that one because I already have all the heart dies that I need to work with, and I'd much rather spend my money on the consumables, such as my papers, my adhesives, and my bling. So, working with any heart punch will do. It doesn't have to be a die. You can pick up an EK Success punch at Hobby Lobby, or if you want. But all you do is you take and you cut your 3 hearts, and you layer them right over top of one another. Now, I chose on this one, I put the 2 on the bottom to where their points touched, and then laid this one over top, and then I added a bling stone to it. And you do the same process when doing a 4-leaf clover. Just put your 2 bottoms. I put the top, for doing the 4th, I put the top and bottom up first, and then lay my top piece, lay my left and rights. And this isn't, there we go. And that'll give you your shamrock out of hearts. So let's see. This one again was 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. And this top piece is always 3/4 of an inch wide. This one is 3 1/4 by 6. The spine pieces are 3/4 inches by 8 1/4. And that will take care of your monthly calendar. Then we'll go over to, and again, see the same thing, we're off by about 1/8 of an inch. But these two top pieces are, oh, I wanted to make a note. These bottom square sections here, the top and bottom left will change from month to month based on the length of your month and your days as to how many days you have open here on the bottom. But these are 1 1/2 inches this way. This one came out 4 1/4, and this one came out 4 3/8. Okay, got the monthly out of the way, and our spine. Okay, I did something on this one when I was doing it, and I decided I didn't like that. So I went and I did a new page, and it's the exact same thing. This is our weekly pages. Tops are 1/4, no, it should be 1/2, I believe. Yeah. Weekly left, top is, and my brain just went dead again. Yeah, 3/4. This is always 3/4 inches at the top. This one is 6 7/8. This one is 5 1/2. These two measurements will not change because there's nothing at the top except your decoration on your top right page. Okay. This one is quarter inch wide by 7 5/8, and then this one is 1/4 inch by 4 7/8. And see, those measured out perfectly, and they were measured the same way, so I don't understand. Okay, for the top 5 for the week, I decided to use the arrow from the Tabs for Everything set and Pear Pizzazz ink. And what I found was, the reason this one messed up was because I tried drawing the lines and then put the arrows in, didn't like it, so I went back with this one. And I did the arrows first, and what I did was I made sure that when I placed the arrow stamp down, because it's clear, that the top point lined up with the bottom point of the arrow above it. So that let me give a pretty even spacing. And then I went back with my piece of vellum, or piece of acetate, and using my journaling pen, just made my task lines across. And it was that easy. I'm not sure. I will try to get the April spread up on time. Somewhere in this weekend between the 15th, 16th, and 17th, we are getting our granddaughters the 22nd, and we'll have them all this last week. So if something has to give and able for me to get stuff up, it's going to be that stuff goes on the blog before the planner video goes up. So bear with me as I try to work through that and get that all done. The other thing I'm working on is somewhere in this week I need to be able to turn in my manuscript to my beta readers for book 2, and I still have a long way to go on that. And my books are my main source of income, so that has to come above everything else. So that's where we're at. That's March. I'll leave a link down below to my blog and where you can find the items that you need for this. If I can help you with anything, if you don't have the occasions catalogs, the celebrations catalogs, or even a regular all occasions catalog, please let me know, and I will get a set of the catalogs in the mail to you ASAP, because I don't want you to miss out on all the really cool tools, toys, prints, patterns, inks that we have to play with. Also, one more thing while I'm here. Paper Pumpkin sign-ups deadline is the 10th of the month, regardless of what Paper Pumpkin you're doing. It's always, you have to be signed up by the 10th and able to get that month's kit. Coming in March, we are celebrating our 6th anniversary with Paper Pumpkin. And aside from getting the regular stamp set that goes with the kit in March, they are giving us a bonus free stamp set. It will coordinate with the stuff in the kit, but it doesn't have to be, it's not part of the kit, but you can use it as part of the kit. So you'll want to make sure that you're signed up by March 10th. I have a link on my sidebar with this graphic that will link you directly over to Paper Pumpkin. Paper Pumpkin is like getting a birthday present in the mail every second week of the month. And who doesn't like to get presents? So, and it's a crafting time for you to just kind of do your thing. You don't have to do them exactly as I show them in the kit, as I've shown in my posts on my blog, and many people have on their videos on YouTube. You can let your creativity take over and make it whatever you want. I usually go through and pull one set of everything out, and I turn it into a Project Life type kit that I do for the albums for my girls. So there's always something new to kick me off with that one. Also, if you sign up for 3 months of Paper Pumpkin, which means you'll get an auto ship every month for 3 months, that qualifies you for free items from our Celebrations catalog, where with a $50 purchase before tax and shipping, you can go through and you can pick out free items from the Celebrations catalog. There are a couple items that require a $100 purchase, like this tea framelet set that matches the Tea Together stamp set that's in our Occasions catalog. So you can really get some cool stuff and get that party in your mailbox every month. Get a couple of your friends together, encourage them to join, and just have a craft night once a month when all of your kits show up. Excuse me, I knew that was there. If you like the planner videos, please let me know. Leave a comment down below. What would you like to see me do different? What am I not explaining? What would you like to see me, what designer series papers would you like to see me manipulate in the future months? Basically what we're doing is we're using designer series paper in place of washi or digital planner kit images. So we can put together a really cool planner layout with our designer series papers. Another way to use them, you know, because like we all don't have enough designer series paper that we can't, you know, we need to use it. I know I do. So hit that subscribe button so that hopefully you'll come back to my studio frequently. And if you hit the little bell, that will tell you every time that I upload a new video. And the like button will let me know whether or not I'm doing what I should be doing to help you inspire your crafting. Thanks for joining me today. Stay warm, stay safe, and please, they're calling for nasty weather in your area. Please stay off the roads. Be safe.